the bottom, like the swipe up.
It's a brand new phone. You have issues.
That's true, ain't it?
Stop throwing it on the floor. Come on, man. I'm not getting angry. It's just, come on.
That's what they do. They throw it on the floor. They throw it on the floor. They throw it on the floor. Getting a pedicure watching you. Hopefully you got your headphones in. Yeah, it's raining over here too. My kids had like a late lunch because sometimes my husband will pick will pick Serafina up from school on Friday, and she always like wants a slice of pizza with him for some reason. So he brought pizza, so they had pizza late. So they're just eating like chicken nuggets right now. And me and my husband are gonna have a piece of swordfish. I did it, babe. I did it. A piece of swordfish, and I'm gonna make a panzanella. Which, let me tell you something. This is sourdough from Costco, and I have to say I'm really not happy with it. And it breaks my heart to say that. Okay, maybe because I'm spoiled with the Whole Foods sourdough. But, okay, this was the middle of it. I actually didn't even, like, do anything with it yet, so I could show you. I put half... Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Volume 3. It's too loud for me. I can't do both. I put half in the freezer, because I don't really want it right now, but... Look at this right now. My husband's with the babies. Do you see that? Like, it looks like it wasn't cooked properly. It's so gummy in there. That makes me sad. That makes me sad. Swordfish. Swordfish. It is confusing. I agree with you, Rib. I'm just concentrating right now, so give me a sec. Guys, my husband made me a drink. He took the mandarins and we juiced them, and we did like 3 of those with just some vodka and orange poppy. I honestly like, it's delicious. Let me show you it. It's like a spiked orange soda. It's so good. Let me show you. Oh, and he gave me a glass straw. I love the aesthetics. I love the aesthetic. Guys, I'm not kidding with you. The fresh mandarin juice made it like sweet like a soda. Not that I really care. I'm not like a soda drinker to begin with. It's just very tasty. Babe, do you want to taste it?
No, thank you.
You have to just taste what I'm tasting.
I tried the juice. It's really good.
No, you have to taste it. Yeah. Would have been a great summer drink, not for nothing. Okay. No, it's vodka. I'm not really a huge tequila drinker. Once in a while. Okay. Let's get our bread in the oven because we need to basically cook this because it's raw. I'm going to cut it in like big chunks because when you mix it with the tomatoes and stuff, you want it to soak up that juice. I mean, who doesn't love a salad where like 50% of it is bread? Yeah, my mother is in Howard Beach, Queens. So she's actually having issues with flooding. She's not flooding because since Hurricane Sandy, her house is like 15 feet in the air. Like they like raised it. I think it's like actually 17 feet in the air. So she's not getting affected, but all of the cars have to be like way back in the backyard. It's feeding time at the zoo. My husband's feeding them. So just like really big croutons. Do Do you need something, baby?
Get me a small knife, any knife. Doesn't matter, Pina.
My pool's getting covered this weekend. My husband's doing it.
Thank you. Perfect. All right, good. Sure.
Yeah, my mom is okay. I could usually eat a whole loaf of sourdough also. Like the Whole Foods sourdough is my kryptonite. It's delicious. I didn't even taste it yet, so I'm not even trying to talk shit. I just know like the texture of fresh bread, and it's like very gummy. And I'm just assuming it's because it wasn't cooked enough. Once it gets toasted, it's gonna be probably delicious. But, you know. I'm making panzanella salad, and I'm also making seared swordfish. See, like, let me show you the ends of the bread. See, like, look, this is the ends of the bread, and it's, like, a little more fluffier. You know what I mean? Because this one probably cooked quicker. So, okay. It is what it is. Swordfish. I just took a shower, actually. I washed my hair, and I hate putting my hair up after I wash it, but I don't want to, like, I'm literally about to sear fish, so what a great day to wash your hair. But, you know, that's life. I've been using that, did I show you the Neutrogena face wash? I think that's what it is, Neutrogena. And a lot of people said they loved it, and I feel like my face is just clean. It feels clean. You know what I mean? You know how you have like that nice clean feeling? You know when you get out of an everything shower and it's like it actually genuinely feels so good? That's like the best feeling. My husband came home. I'm like, I need to take a shower. I need like at least 30 minutes. Because you take a shower throughout the week, you know? But it's like some days I don't get to shave or I don't get to wash my hair. Mainly because I'm always just like rushing in to rush out. I really hope whoever is underwater is safe. I know what it's like. That shit is no joke, and water freaks me out. Water is very, very scary. Very, very scary. My mother said that there's water by her neighborhood. Babe, text my mom.
Yeah, check the whole
FaceTime her. I texted her because we were in a group chat with somebody, and she's like, "Oh yeah, my water, this, that." And I'm like, "What? I don't even know. It's not even really raining over here." I am from Howard Beach, yes. How much Botox? I basically just don't want my face to move. That's my preference.
How you doing? You flooding?
I want a stiff forehead, okay?
How's it look outside? No good?
Is it going down? It's up to the curb now.
Curb, okay.
Tell my mom I'm on live. So, do I get tired of cooking? I feel like I do enjoy cooking. It's like a hobby for me, you know? I get tired, honestly, not even the process of the cooking, mentally preparing for what we're having for every meal. That's what is draining to me. Trying to, like, because I love to stay a little funky fresh, you know? I love to be creative. Like, I don't want to get bored in the kitchen. I think that's why my kids like to eat weird shit, too, because I'm constantly, like, just making something different. But I'm like, I don't know. Figuring out what to make every night is what I get tired of. So you're going to put a nice amount of olive oil in here? She said she had to move the cars in the back, babe. Yeah. And I'm just going to do salt and pepper. That's it.
Really?
Because we're gonna make like a homemade dressing, and that's going to season everything. I haven't had cava, but people told me it's really good. I really like that place Chopped. So, I mean, I'm sure I would enjoy that too. Where is my soul? Is there a cava around me? I'm by like East Brunswick. Where's her car?
They parked them elsewhere because.
Oh, she didn't park them in the backyard?
No, she parked them elsewhere. Oh, hers is parked in the back. Yeah, they parked them elsewhere.
Yeah, so in that, when you grow up over there, this is like normal for you. When it's, I don't know if you know about Howard Beach, Queens, it's like right by the water. When we were growing up, if it was going to be a ton of rain, everyone knows, get in your car and move it. Like either back in your driveway or like by Crossway Boulevard. So my mother moved, I don't know where they are. They're probably parked in New Howard. Yeah, make sure you charge them. But is it still raining? And you know, that's what freaks me out the most because Hurricane Sandy, I was in my house when it was flooding. And what was so creepy to me as the water was just like rising. And it was so calm out. It wasn't even raining. Like the rain wasn't what flooded it. It was the tide coming up and it was like the surge. It was like the tide in the ocean meeting or like something like that. So I don't know. Water freaks me out because it's like the silent killer. That's how I look at it. And I think after like being in that hurricane, I want nothing to do with it. Even when we were buying a house, I'm like, anywhere I need to have flood insurance, I'm not going. I want to be nowhere near the water. Like I want to get in my car and drive like a half hour and be at the water. I don't want to live near the water. Personally, I just can't. It just freaks me out. I never want to deal with that again. I had to start from fresh. I was in mad credit card debt because I had no money to start from fresh. Everybody was in the same boat as me, like trying to get insurance money to fix their house, fix their cars. It was not a good time. And like, I really just feel bad. Like even the shit going on right now, I don't know how bad it is everywhere else, but I know water can get very bad. Yes, this was Hurricane Sandy. Luckily, I'm not dealing with any of that now. What happened, babe? I bought them ice cream sandwiches.
She doesn't want it right now. Okay. Oh, now she does. All right, go get one. Zippy says you can bring the iPad.
Does baby want it?
What?
Baby want one?
Still, I gotta get out of long sleeves.
What do you mean?
Get out of your long sleeves.
Why? You already got them during the freezing?
Oh, we're freezing. Okay.
I got them. You ever hear of Magnifico's on Route 18? They sell ice cream sammies. Which one you want? You need just a good share one. You don't need the whole one. We'll share one, okay?
Sprinkles.
All right, I'll cut it in here.
I love anything with sprinkles, guys. I like anything with sprinkles.
Yeah, Pina, you can't be on there alone, babe.
I'm not there. I will.
Come here, come
Yeah.
here. I'll cut it in here for you, okay?
She said the Belt Parkway's closed.
Wow, it's really that bad over there?
The Grand Central's
Can you
closed.
give me a paper plate, please?
LaGuardia's JFK Terminal 8's closed.
Really?
The whole fucking terminal's closed, yeah.
Ooh, baby, it's a chocolate chip cookie. Winning!
We see a daddy tax, please?
Oh, wow.
You okay?
No, I'm cutting this for her. Don't daddy tax this one. Take daddy tax of these. I'm going to make a split. She don't need a whole one. It's a pretty big ice cream sandwich.
No daddy tax.
All
done?
chocolate.
All done? No more?
You said you wanted this one.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I'm going to cut it for
No
you.
more?
I'm sorry, guys. I promised this kid an ice cream sammy.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Wait, did you make it a piece?
Yeah, she really only needs a quarter of that, you know. She doesn't even need the half.
Small.
All right, I'm gonna throw this in the oven. No, they already had dinner. So my husband took Serafina to get pizza after school, which was like 2:30. So she really wasn't starving. So I just threw some chicken nuggets in for her. I wasn't even gonna try to do a sit-down dinner tonight because I knew it wasn't gonna work. So I hooked her up with a chicken nugget and what I give her, those like broccoli veggie nugget shits. And now she's having her dessert. Why should I put the ice cream away? You have something against ice cream? That's sad. Ice cream is delicious.
Can't eat ice cream anymore?
And you know what? Sometimes my kids want, dessert before breakfast, and that's cool too.
Oh, we definitely.
See you later, bro.
You're also like the top 1% in everything.
All right, I'm gonna put this in the oven. That's not on. I prefer it to be preheated, but it's not.
Like a fatty acid.
All right, 425. Okay, so I already shared my drink, but I'll share it again. My husband juiced me like 3 clementines. Thank you for the ice cream cone. So there's just the juice of 3 clementines, like a shot of vodka, and where's the poppy? Oh, and this orange poppy soda. It's delicious. 10 out of 10 recommend. Please, if you try it, let me know. It's delicious. And I'm not even like a soda drinker. It's just like actually tasting. So good. The ice cream sandwiches are from Magnifico's, or what's that other one that we got? Was it 4 Boys? I think it was Magnifico's on Route 18. All right, so what we're gonna do now while our bread cooks is we're gonna prep our salad because we want the tomatoes to sweat while we fry our fish. So let me get the bag. Who was that?
It's Thursday or what day we be CG? Okay. So I think it was a Friday.
Guys, I'm sad to say that this is my last harvest of the season. That makes me so sad. I will be picking no more tomatoes this season, only green ones. All right, I'll do one more harvest with you for the greens, but no more fresh cherries, guys. I'm gonna use the rest of them tonight on our panzanella. Then I have a red onion and some cukes, and then a big bowl so we can toss. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the green tomatoes. I think I'm gonna do a green tomato relish. And I used to go to this place called Lucas, I believe. Was it Lucas? But I like to do these kind of chunky, like the same size as the bread, you know? And they did a green tomato sauce with like an eggplant rollatini. It was delicious. It was like the same way I make my cherry tomato sauce, but with green tomatoes. It looked so good. I also heard you can use green tomatoes in place of tomatillos. So I'm going to do more reading on that. Like when I come across little shit like this, I'll just like go on Pinterest and type in like green tomatoes, or even just Google green tomatoes versus tomatillos, you know, and you kind of just like learn that way. Like that's fun for me. You know how people sit down and open a book? That's like me doing reading for my mental health. You know what I mean?
New gas meter.
Yeah, I know, but are they coming here?
No, 20th.
Did they schedule it again?
Well, they scheduled on the worst day. They scheduled on the day that all that shit happened.
Well, they also, I think they can't come on next Friday. But the thing is, I'm not really familiar with green tomatoes either, so I didn't know how to make fried green tomatoes. And then like I read about it, like, you know, what people use, why they use it, you know, I don't really know much about them. And then I tried it and they were absolutely delicious. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to just read about green tomatoes in general, like not fried, just, you know, what can I do with green tomatoes? And also, you can turn them red if you put them in like a brown paper bag or something. But I have so many red tomatoes in my freezer. I have like 4 bags of frozen tomatoes, which honestly can go in 1 week in my house. But it is what it is. It's just the process, you know? It's a summer hobby. And if I had more property, I would definitely do more, you know? I just can't overwhelm myself as well because gardening is a lot of work.
Greenhouse.
So much work. Like in the beginning of the season, it's fun. The plants look cute. They're all separate. You can walk through them, you know? You're popping all these green tomatoes. Then by like the beginning of August, you literally have a forest back there. You don't even know how bad it gets. It's a literal forest. And I only know that because I've been doing a garden for a few years. But you just gotta be committed to it. And I am, you know? A greenhouse, yeah. But do you leave a greenhouse out all year, man? I don't really know how that works. I would have to do research on greenhouses now. That would be on the next agenda. But you know what? I have to get my hot water heater fixed. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do some renovations in my kitchen because my kitchen floor is not it right now. And next year, which is very soon, sadly, I am gonna do my laundry room over because it's shot. Like my floor down there is coming up. It's just, you know, when we moved in this house, we focused on the rooms that people were gonna see. Like, who's going to my laundry room? You know, I did like my basement downstairs. My house just needed like a little TLC. You know what I mean? So we did like painting. I like did minor adjustments. Now we've been there over 5 years, and a little bit of the bigger things start coming. You know what I mean? All right, wow. Tomatoes. Can you wipes?
I got you, baby.
She probably needs a bath.
Oh, I hate that when you need a bath.
Every home is a work in progress, exactly. And you know what? Me and my husband are just very, like, fine here right now. I don't really have any desire to move. At one point, I did. But then, like, I was looking at it from a different perspective because, like, it's, like, fine for us right now. You know what I mean? Like, we really, my kids are still young. They're destroying everything that I own anyway, you know? And I mean that in the nicest way possible. It's just natural. You know, why would I upgrade now? I should wait a little bit. So I'm going to just make this house livable for me. And then when I sell it, hopefully I'll make a couple dollars on it. So I'm halving these, so mainly so I could salt it, the inside will get inside, and these will sweat also, because this is all going to be part of your dressing. Little by little, you know? We did the things first that were, like, important, that needed to be done. Now I want to do some cosmetic stuff. I didn't leave the ice cream out. The ice cream's in the freezer. Yeah, wait it out, exactly. And you know what? It's not like my house is not livable. We're very, you know, comfortable here. This is good for me. I guess it just depends on the person, you know. Some people may need a little bit more to be happy, but I mean, I'm cool. What I really need is my kitchen done, and then I will be completely happy. Because my floor is shot, and it's just not a good look for me, personally. And plus, my kitchen is where I spend the most of my time. This is my sanctuary. And it's time for me, you know? It's time for me. The basement, absolute selling point for us on this house to begin with. It just works out. Like, that's their little playroom right now. And we spend more time down there in the winter, believe it or not. Because in the summer, we're, like, outside, you know? I'm going to put the cucumber in here. I'm gonna slice red onion. My dream kitchen is, like, I'm very simple. I just want, like, I'm not gonna get, like, white subway tile. You know, I'm really not a fancy anything. What I really want is just a nice stove. I'm gonna buy myself a nice stove. Everything else is gonna be basic, and not even, like, because of the cost of things, because that's just truly what I like. Like, I really don't need anything fancy. I'm not into the fancy shit. I need durable. I need durable. Because my kids are, you know, my kids are kids. But I am gonna get myself a nice oven, so I'll do my research on that. I'm not even at that stage yet. I just feel like when you want, like, you have to be practical with what you want in life also, you know what I mean? I know I can't afford all these crazy things, so why would I even drive myself crazy over it? That's not my style anyway, you know? I feel like I'm pretty chill regardless. Thank you, Jerry. Thank God it's Friday. Great. Hi, Mom. My mom's in here. I'm definitely not having any more kids, no. Me and my husband are done having kids. 2 kids are plenty. If you're a vegetarian and you're not even making fish or anything, you could throw chickpeas in here. And this is like a whole meal, honestly. It's a whole meal. I feel like I need a little more red onion than that. Let me see what I got.
Nina, well done.
No.
You still eating that ice cream sandwich? That's fine, because I only have shallots. Everyone always asks, like, you don't want to try for a boy? You know, my second kid, I guess everybody, we would think, like, oh, I hope we have a boy, you know? But I didn't really care either way, honestly. A girl, for me, my husband doesn't care either. He's, like, the best girl dad. He really is. But also, like, I feel like I'm more of, like, a scheduled type of person, and having another girl was like comforting for me because I knew everything. You know, I was prepared. I was prepped for that. A boy, I was having like a nervous breakdown about so many things. I was worried about having to like decide to get my kid circumcised or not. Just like all these extra choices that I just didn't need to deal with. You know what I mean? I was like okay with having to have a girl. You know, I was like happy with it.
Did your mama? My IPC was straight into a jumbo.
What's with the tutu, you know? What's with the belt?
It was like a jumbo bicycle.
Did you love it?
Yeah.
Was it the best?
Now just underneath.
Throw that in the garbage.
Now I ate all that and now it's a jumbo bicycle.
Throw it in the garbage. You want to take a bath, babe?
Yeah.
Take
No.
a bath.
I don't even look stinky.
You don't look stinky?
No, I don't.
I smell you from here, though.
What? You smell any good smell.
I'm just kidding.
You smell anything.
You smell like ice cream cones, but seriously, tell Daddy to wipe down your arms because you're sticky as hell.
I don't smell anything.
You got sticky ice cream on your arms.
Come here, ice cream, Mom.
Is Mariella in the bath?
Yeah.
Sarah, just go to the bath. No, she needs a bath. Oh, I gotta check that bread, guys. Holy crapola. Holy crapola. And see, now it smells delicious because it's like I'm like rebaking it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna flip these. Smells so good. You know that, like, I want like both sides to look like that, you know? See, right now in where I am in New Jersey, it's really not that bad. I don't know what's going on like closer to the water. Again, I'm not that close to the water. Look at that. Is that not sick? That's what I want all over. Thank you, Maria. Yeah, my mother's neighborhood is flooded right now, but her house is very high up. So she's not being affected by it right now, at least. But that, like I said, water really freaks me out, guys. Like, I have anxiety just having this conversation. And then people, it's crazy because when you hear about these horror stories, you look out your window, it's like not even raining here. I'm gonna set a timer because, you know, I'm getting sidetracked. And I'm not trying to burn my salad. Okay. Tomato, cucumber, red onion. My friend gave me these peppers and like I need to buy them online in like a 1,000 pack because they're delicious. I honestly like the Rayo's brand more. I gotta look online actually and see if I can buy those, not for nothing. It's roasted peppers with raisins, pinoli nuts. It's just so freaking good. There's a little bit left, so I'm gonna put them in here. They look so good, I'm gonna show you them. I am obsessed with these. When I told people, so when I first went viral on TikTok, I got dogged for telling people that one of my, like my grandmother or my mother's grandmother, somebody used to do raisins and pinoli nuts in their meatballs. That's like a Sicilian thing. I got dragged for that and I still stand by it, okay? I love raisins and I love pinoli nuts and stuff. And I feel like Sicilians do that often. I don't know why they do it. but it's delish. So whatever's left in here, I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna use this oil though, because they're using canola oil, which I don't love. You know, I'm gonna recreate these guys. I'm gonna recreate them, and I know they're using golden raisins. Even the Rayo's uses the golden raisins. Stay tuned, my friends. I had a lot of banana peppers from my garden. I'm just like freezing them to use them, you know, throughout the winter for fresh veg. It's a pretty good job though. I love the wide lids. The wide lids are a selling point for me. All right, let's just build a little dressing in here. And this is gonna sweat while we sear up our fish. So I'm gonna do olive oil. Remember, we're tossing bread in here. Okay, I'm also not saying it's healthy. It's a bread salad. You know, because some people be like, oh, that's so unhealthy. I'm not promoting it as a healthy recipe. We're just enjoying this here, guys. Oh, I need some like raw garlic. Hold on a second. I am making panzanella salad and seared swordfish. Yeah, for Italians, that's healthy. 2 pounds of olive oil for Italians is healthy because it's healthy fats. It's good for your skin. I tell you, my grandmother died. She was like 90 years old when she died. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. She was old. Mom, if you're in here, please, please tell them. She had beautiful skin, okay? Her skin was beautiful, beautifully moisturized, like all the time. I don't even know if she actually even put any cream on it. I think it was just like that from the olive oil. 92 years old, okay? She was a G, my grandma. She was just so friggin' cool. She knew like so much little shit that like most people don't know. Stupid little tricks, you know, like here and there. She was just cool. She was a really cool woman. My mom's like that too. With her weird little shit that she tells me. I'm looking for the fat cloves because I want to microplane them. So that's what I'm doing, okay? I know you probably think I'm crazy. That's good. So I love to use raw garlic here. So I want to microplane it because no one wants to take a bite out of a chunk of raw garlic. You know what I mean? So in this bowl so far, I have tomato, cucumber, red onion, some of the roasted peppers with pinoli and raisins. And now I'm just microplaning like 4 cloves of garlic. Right now I have 3 cloves. I have the bread on a timer. It's about to go off in 20 seconds. Thanks for reminding me though. You want to come in, Schmoops? All right, I'm gonna check the bread out now. I'm gonna put it back in. You want them to be very, very crispy. That is not cool. Not cool. I gotta wash it. Hold on. What a waste of my time! Okay. Let me mix that bread. I'm determined to have super crispy bread, but not burnt. Like, I want this to go a couple more minutes. Does look really good though. I'm gonna put it on roast now instead of bake, 425. And I'm gonna do that for 5 minutes. Okay. Let's start over with the garlic. These pants are Old Navy. And they're like, before I had Serafina old. Which is like 6+ years. And for some reason, they still look really good. I think it's because they're super thick. You know, so they're not like wearing as you wash them. My garlic, the one garlic that I did do in the beginning did go to waste because it fell on the floor. But these small little pieces I'm gonna put in my little stock bag. I really want to do 4, so I already did 2. Oh, tell your 2-year-old son I said hi too. That's really cute. Yeah, I honestly never had an issue with Old Navy. They have good stuff. For one, like sometimes their like dresses are like, I don't know, they're a little like boxy for me. I like to have a little shape because I feel like when you're a little chunkier and you wear boxy stuff, it just you just look like you got nothing, you know? You know what I'm saying? I feel like I need more garlic than that, guys. I have my bread on a timer, so. The peppers my friend got from Uncle Giuseppe's, which is like a pork store. I guess it really just depends on your neighborhood because I can get them from like the grocery store by me. They have a different brand. It's also Rayo's. They make one. I actually like theirs way more. So good. My favorite microgreens are the micro arugula. I also love the micro broccoli. So it would go in order by the micro arugula, the micro broccoli, and then like the rainbow mix. Right now I'm growing, I think I'm doing the micro broccoli right now. I'll show you it actually, because today's the 3rd day. So by day 3, you need to take like that little black cover off. So I'll show you it once I put this all together and I'm getting like the fat hot for the fish. I'm gonna put a little bit of mustard. It's gonna fit? No. Okay. I'm just gonna put like that much, and I'm just gonna kind of like emulsify this in like the bottom of the bowl with that oil that's already down there. You're gonna mix everything together at one point. This is basically like making a salad dressing in the bottom of the bowl. Gonna be part of your vinaigrette. Okay. This is balsamic glaze. I don't really have like much left. I'm gonna pour my balsamic vinegar in here and like mix it up. I'll show you my stock bag in a second because I have to put this garlic in there. So I'm gonna do equal parts olive oil and vinegar. I already put the olive oil in. I may need to add a little more, we'll see. I feel like I learned how to cook, like just being in the kitchen with my mother and my grandmother. Like I've shared before, it's not like sit down and here we're gonna teach you this. It's kind of just like from being around, you just pick stuff up, you know? I also worked in Little Italy for a couple of years. That helped me, I feel like, be exposed to different things as well. All right, I'm gonna put this in. This is like a little glaze and balsamic vinegar. This is gonna be the dressing for the bread. And then we're gonna serve the fish alongside. I will add more olive oil as we go. I'm gonna put some salt. Delicious. My kids aren't eating this, so I am gonna put a little crushed red as well. I have the bread on a timer. Okay, these are definitely done now. See? This is what I want. Because you want them to be very, very dry and crispy to soak all that deliciousness up. When I toss it, I will put the olive oil in. I didn't put a ton of olive oil yet because those bread was also soaked with olive oil to cook. There's already olive oil on them. I'm gonna put this aside and let it soak. Let's put some salt. Balsamic vinegar, balsamic glaze, olive oil, crushed red, salt, about a teaspoon of mustard, and 4 cloves of raw garlic. I'm gonna just let this marinate on the side. Let's taste this little cucumber. Delicious. Probably need some more salt like along the way, but we will season that up when we toss them. Oh, let me put some fresh parsley in there too. Balsamic glaze is like a thicker, sweeter balsamic vinegar. That's really what it is. It's like a reduced vinegar, yeah. So it gets sweeter. I think they may add some sugar to it. Okay, Google. Next song. I'm good, babe. Thank you. I'm still sipping on this one. I made a nice little salad for the bread.
Oh, panzanella?
Oh, a nice little salad.
Nice little panzanella there, Bear. Want the bread.
You want the bread?
I want the bread.
So, I'm gonna toss the bread as the fish is cooking. You don't want to wait till right before you're serving, but you want to wait till like 10 minutes before, because you don't want it to be soggy, but you do want it to be moist. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
You cook the fish up?
What?
Fish in?
No, I'm cooking the fish right now.
Alright. In the oven?
No. I'm gonna do it on top.
Oh, good.
I just finished the bread and the salad.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
I'm gonna cook the fish
You
while
let
it's
the bread
cooking.
sit for a minute. I know what you're doing.
It's
Okay.
too hot right
I
now.
respect it.
He respects it.
I respect it.
I'm gonna move over here. Oh my god, Rob.
Is that the best panzanella?
All right, this is my stock bag. So throughout the month, when I'm cooking, you know, whatever, shredding carrots, peeling onions, garlic, like the stems of herbs. The other day I made roasted garlic. I put all the heads in here after I squeeze them all out. It's just like basically a bag of vegetable scraps. Like right now I'm putting these little garlic scraps. And when you make bone broth or you know, chicken stock, you take chicken bones or like, you know, chicken pots and you boil them with, you know, flavorful vegetables. And that's how you flavor the stock. You add nutrients to it. So instead of wasting like an onion, a carrot, a celery, all that stuff you're gonna be throwing out in the long run anyway, you're gonna be boiling it. And also, read about onion skins. They have so much more nutrients than like the actual onion. I'm pretty sure I'm right on that. I'm like 90% sure. Babe, can you Google that? Can you fact check me? Usually, like the skin of any vegetable, fruit is way more nutrient dense than the actual fruit.
They have loaded with flavonoids, vitamins A, C, and E, which come with greater antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties than the flesh of the onion.
Okay, so basically you're boiling this like all day. So what I do is, I think I even have chicken pots in there. Hold on.
The outer layer of the onion skin alone accounts for 80% of the vegetable's flavonoid content.
I believe it, babe. This is also a carcass from a roasted chicken. So I will boil all of that together. And there you go. Flavor, nutrients, you know. But I also buy carton stock. You know, I'm not too good for carton stock. I also have that in my pantry. You know? I'm gonna get the fish in.
Milk.
I'm gonna show you the fish. get our fat hot.
Yep.
Is that good? I think that's good.
Yep. Good job, Mariella.
I'm gonna do a little bit of olive oil. This is the same way I sear my salmon. I basically just do it like really high heat. You cook it 75% the way on one side, and you get like a nice crust on it. I'll show you. Do you want? Can you be my moderator? Or you don't have the app?
I got a moderator for kids.
You do. All right, while my, no, I don't cover my pool if it rains. My husband's covering it this weekend though for the year. Honestly, tips to get your baby walking. I didn't like do anything special to like get her to walk. I feel like everybody is on their own. Every baby is on their own timeline, and I really want to stress that because it's very easy to compare as a parent. You know, Serafina didn't walk till I think she was what, like 13 months. But I always buy them those walker toys, like the ones that you stand on and walk. You know, there's paper on my butt. Babe, is there paper on my butt? Whatever. More important things to worry about. Thank you, Jennifer. Is there paper on my butt?
Nope.
Babe, I think you can make her a little nighttime now.
No, I'll make it for you. Don't
My
worry.
basement is fine. Why are we still saying butter? I don't understand. Paper on the butter? Oh. I'm like, why are we all typing butter? You guys like really drive me nuts for no reason. Okay, there's no paper in here. I got enough things stressing me out in life. I don't need this too, okay? There's no butter. Look, no paper.
Little paper ain't gonna kill anybody.
There's literally no paper. That's the foam from the butter. No paper, guys. It's melted. They're telling me the wax paper melted. Okay, well, it's seasoned. It's seasoned with wax paper.
Come on.
There was something black on it. Well, I do have parsley on my knife that I cut the butter with. So, I am drinking some Poppy. Right, little Poppy? What's the matter, baby? Okay. Hi from Louisiana, Scotland. I hope you guys are all good over there.
Louisiana.
Oh, I'm gonna show them the microgreens. Let me get my fish in first.
Swordfish.
All right, this is my swordfish, and honestly, it was, I don't know if swordfish just freaks me out. It had like the bloodline on it. I like trimmed it. I trimmed the shit out of it, and I saved the trimmings because I'm gonna be making a pho, and I know like the broth, you could make like a nice stock with like fish bones and shit. So, all right, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But let's focus on one thing at a time. I'm gonna put this in the hot fat, okay? Just like, it was like not appetizing to me, and I'm like, let me just get rid of it because then I'm not gonna enjoy it. right, I'm gonna let this cook. Take me away, so far away. Who's pinning that? Who's even pinning that? Please unpin that. This is why I just can't have moderators at all, guys. I said that from the jump. We're just chilling here, guys. Don't worry about it. Who cares? We're chilling. Everybody gets so worked up about stuff. Who cares? It's my life. I don't give a shit.
What are they worried about?
I don't even know. I'm so confused. All right, here is my salad. I'm going to put the panzanella in.
Not in there. Yeah.
I'm putting the bread in. I'm going to let this soak while I fry it up. Like, this is crispy. You hear it? Nice. Nice and crispy. It's a bread salad. Like, who could be mad at that? I'm going to put these little crispy bits and everything. Who could be mad at that? I blocked it, guys, okay? I blocked it. And sometimes I feel bad because maybe she's just like a young girl, you know what I mean? Like
What? Come here. You're okay.
my daughter's teething, so this is just life, guys. I have some swordfish here. It's swordfish. I'm gonna flip it. That's like basically what I want. Now I'm gonna cook it this way like 2 minutes because it's like cooked now. Please don't, baby, okay? Thank you. I guess it just, depends on what your version of fishy is. Some people have a different tolerance to fish. Swordfish, it's very meaty. I would compare it to like a chicken breast, actually, because it's kind of like a drier fish. It's more of like a steak. I'm gonna just get a lemon. Yeah, babe. 5 minutes, okay? I'm gonna take these out now. Perfect. No one's in my backyard. You guys are bugging. Do you guys? You guys are bugging. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is my beautiful swordfish. Okay, look at that nice crust. Look at the crust. Admire the crust. Don't worry about my yard. Admire the crust of the swordfish. Why are we looking at my yard? I'm cooking swordfish. All right, let's put some lemon. Oh, let me get that seed out of there because people will lose their minds. Okay. Delicious. I love that. I love to put a little lemon while it sits. You know what I mean? Why do you think it's going to be raw? That would definitely not be raw. My pan was very hot. That is definitely not raw. It is cooked to perfection. I promise you that. I got this swordfish. It is pretty nice. And actually, I was hating on it before because I didn't love what it looks like. But I also haven't tasted it yet. So I'm going to just put a little like foil over it. This is from a fish market on Route 18. It's right next to that Mexican restaurant, La China Poblano. All right, let me just cover it a little bit like that. You don't want to cover it fully so it cooks, but you know, like that. And I'm gonna plate up plates, and then I'm gonna bounce off. I'm gonna show you my microgreens too. Babe, do we need something?
No.
So this is day 3, which you take the the cover off anyway. So now I'm gonna just leave it on my counter for another 3 days, 3 to 4 days, and see what happens. I'm so happy, baby. Yeah. Listen, if you are not feeling good, if you're being crazy, just put on this song, Happy by Shanti. Can't really be angry when you listen to that. All right, let me plate up and then I'm gonna hop off. Because it's crazy right now. It's getting too crazy over here for me, okay? That is sick. What would really set this off is to top it with microgreens, but I really don't have any. We finished them yesterday. I'm so happy, baby. Yeah. That looks so good. All right, let me wash my freaking hands. My hubbies. She's right here, baby. So my hubby. Hi, baby.
You wanna go out, Mom?
That looks so good.
Oh, thank you.
Mariella's walking. She's all over the place, my girl. Hi, baby.
Sorry, Mom.
What conscious of them? All right, I'm gonna take a bite with you and then I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna cut into the fish. You see how I told you it was kind of like white meat? It kind of like gives you the consistency of white meat. To me, it does, at least. We'll see if it's good. Not fishy, babe. It looked fishy from the beginning. I think that's because of the, like, the skin.
Bloodline.
The salad. Oh my god. Okay. I'm not wrong. Alright, I'll see you later. It's crazy, crazy chaos over here. Love you guys. See you soon.